This is the RAVPower Dynamo on-the-go power bank. And it says recharge more than 500 times. So that's good. I don't really use these banks all that often. So let's zoom in on that so you can see a little bit more. I don't use these banks all that often, so it should last me a long time. But let's just take a look at the box here. It's in sort of a, I don't know, saran wrap of some sort here. Let's get that off. Now, this package was sent to me on September 17th, 2013. Today, the time of filming this video, it's August 15th, 2015. So almost 2 years ago, this package was sent to me, and I'm just finally getting around to opening it. That will tell you how backed up my channel is here. If only TechHarvest was my day job, wow, the things I could do with this channel. But anyway, so let's take a look on the back here. Dynamo on the go, power bank for iPad, iPhone, iPod, most cell phones, and other mobile devices. So we'll take a look at what inputs it has in there. Assumably, it's going to have USB functionality on it. RAVPower, reliable, affordable, value, and www.ravpower.com. So let's get this thing open here. And I don't know if I'm going to need my cutter or not. I don't think I will, at least at this stage here. So here's another box within the box. So let's just open this up here. Take a look inside. So that's pretty much everything in that box. You do have some documentation here. But this is what it looks like. Now this is rated at 14,000 milliamps, as you can see there. It's a nice pocket-sized device. Probably the size of maybe a little bit bigger than the original iPod. Not the iPod Touches, but the original iPod. So it's all matte black plastic or matte silver plastic. Here's the back of the device, the right-hand side, or actually left-hand side, the front, which actually has a button on it. And there's actually a charge in there. After 2 years, there's still a charge in there. So that's pretty impressive. But when you press that button, it tells you how much is left on the battery here. And we've got 3 lights out of probably 4 lights that are there. So that's actually very impressive. On the right side, there's nothing there. On the top, there's nothing there. And on the bottom, you'll see that, let's see, okay. You have a light down here. You have a 5-volt power in. That's how you power the device, I assume. And then you have 2 USB ports down here, and that's how you power up your devices. And then you get a little satchel, a little sack, and that has some cords in there. Also, you can obviously put the power pack in there, but comes with a lot of adapters. So it's interesting, this power bank here comes with these cords, so you're not even going to need the cords that come with your devices, because you have a USB cord here, and you'll notice that it has an end there that you can put little adapters in. So the first one here is a very small power adapter, and I assume it plugs in like this. There we go. Now, I've never seen this connector before, but it is for Nokia devices, that tiny connector there. You also have adapters for the original iPod. Let's take a look at it like that with the white background. Here's another one for the iPod. Then you have a micro USB. And this is the mini USB connector. And then you have another cord, identical cord, that you can put the different adapters in. So this is actually a very nice little package here. And again, you can use this little satchel to put the battery into. Now on the power bank itself, you do have those 2 USB ports, but this one here is for 1 amp devices, and this is for 2. again, we have that light there. That's actually a flashlight. So to operate that, you just long press on the only button, which is the power button on the device. And there we go. Flashlight. And just in case you're wondering, a long press turns it off. So far, I'm really impressed. Number one, I like the whole package. This is, a strong, powerful battery in a decent size package here. It will fit into your pocket. It is a little bit larger than, some of the other on-the-go battery banks that you might encounter. However, this one here, it's 14,000 milliamps, so that's going to last a long time. I'm also impressed with the cords and the adapters here. I really like that. That way you don't have to bring your own cord. You can just rely on the whole package here. I like the little velvet sack here. But most importantly, I'm very impressed with the fact that literally this thing has been boxed up for almost 2 years. A month short of 2 years. And it still has 75% of its charge on there. So that's incredibly impressive. So in my normal everyday life, I don't find a need for an external battery pack like this because I'm always pretty close to a wall outlet to plug in my phone. However, tomorrow, it just so happens, I'm going to the Connecticut Comicon. Now, this Comicon isn't affiliated with the official Comicon. It's something they do in Connecticut, and it's actually spelled Comicon, C-O-N-N, as in Connecticut, as opposed to C-O-N as in convention. But I'm not really into comics myself. A good friend of mine is, and he wanted to go to this event, so I thought I'd tag along. I always wanted to try out one of these conventions and see what they're all about. So during that event, I'm actually going to shoot some footage on my Nexus 5. And knowing my Nexus 5, it's probably going to run out of juice during that period of time. So I'm going to use this external power pack here to charge it up if I need to charge it up during the day. So I can actually test out this external battery pack in action. Plus, I'll put together a little montage of the video I take at the event, and I'll show it to you right now. So just as I suspected, I needed to use my backup battery because my phone died about halfway into the convention. So all I did was just plug my phone in and I charged it all the way up. I did a full charge on the phone, and it didn't really make an impact on the level of energy left in the battery. Now, as of filming this video right now, we're about 2 weeks away from the convention, and I really haven't used this battery at all since then. So I'm going to press the button on here and we're going to see how much battery power is left in the RAVPower external battery here. So let's press that, and as you can see, it doesn't even look like anything has been used on it. There's 4 LEDs behind there, 3 of them are lit up, pretty much the same way, if memory serves me, that it was when I unboxed this. So that 2-year-old energy that's still in this external battery is still in there, and me fully charging up my phone really didn't make a dent in that energy. And that stands to reason. There's quite a large battery in here, but it's nice to know that when I bring this around, it's got power to spare. So we know it charges up one device, but can it charge up 2 devices at the same exact time? Well, if you have an eagle eye, you can tell that yes, it can. Over here on my Nexus 5, you'll notice in the upper right-hand corner that the battery icon is showing that it's charging. And at the same time, you'll see that this is charging right here. So that's pretty cool that you can actually charge up 2 devices at the same exact time if you have the need. And of course, let's take a look at that battery power. Now it actually dropped down to the 2 lights. Let's see if we can get that flashlight to go. So there we go. Quite a capable, let's turn off that flashlight, quite a capable external battery. And I'm glad that I have it, and I would definitely recommend it. Now, of course, I haven't had it long enough to try it over a long period of time and see, the degradation of the battery, because every rechargeable battery degrades, the efficiency degrades over time. But this isn't something that I'm going to be using every day. It's not something that I'm going to be recharging every day. So the degradation of the efficiency shouldn't be very noticeable. At least it shouldn't be as noticeable as you find in a cell phone, because generally a cell phone is something that you recharge every day. So that's going to do it for this video. If you have any questions or comments, please post them down below. If you like what you see, please subscribe. And as always, if you want to help out my channel, give me a thumbs up, favorite this video, share this video. You can leave me a tip on my YouTube page, or you can even join my Patreon, all of which would be greatly appreciated. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.